Boys, UFC 320 this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I was stressing out just a little bit because your boy's doom scrolling on Twitter, and I see some stupid accounts saying that there's rumors that either the featured fight or the main event, if you guys don't know, that's Magomed versus Ank or Yuri versus Khalil. One of those fights are getting canceled, and then I'm like, there's no way, but it's from a guy who posts pretty often and, pretty accurately too. So I'm stressing out, my whole day stressing out. To make it even worse, Dana White's going live to announce some fights. So I'm like, fuck, they're canceling some fights, and that's why Dana's going on his live. That's not the case. So far, we're still good for Saturday. And we got Arman versus Dan Hooker and Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad announced. But with that being said, as you guys can see on screen, we got another tier list. And as you can see, we got best, good, mid, bad, and worst. If you guys haven't watched this tier list before for any of the other pay-per-views, pretty much we're running through the entire card, and I'm going to be ranking where they go. We can only have one fight at best and one at worst to determine what's the best fight and what's the worst fight on this card. With that being said, let's get into this video. Start off in random order. For now, I have Daniel Santos versus Joe Sang-Yu. I'm putting that shit as the best right now. Definitely won't stay the best. It will get moved down as we go into the tier list, but you can't tell me this isn't going to be a fireworks, either crazy knockout win for Sang-Yu or a nice fraud check from Daniel Santos. I'm excited for this one, and it's mainly because I'm buying into the hype of Joe Sang-Yu with that nasty death touch he had against Jerka in his last fight. Putting it in the best one. Let's keep moving down. Do I need to speak much about this one? Veronica Hardy, Brogan Walker. I don't care about this fight at all. It's one of the weaker ones. Don't care. It is what it is. Couldn't care less whoever wins. Keep moving down though, because I don't have much to say about that one. But moving down, we had to cancel fights in this pay-per-view. That being said, it was on these prelims. Atiba Gutierrez is now taking on Tristan Vines, and to be honest, it was mid before and it's still pretty mid, and the outcome is probably going to be the exact same. I still have Atiba Gutierrez by round one demolition, nasty finish, so still a mid fight. I'm excited because it's going to be a nice highlight reel KO most likely, so I'm excited in that aspect. But other than that, mid. Let's keep moving down though. Do I do it? Do I put Patchy Mix in good? Oh, I don't know. No, I can't do it. I can't get flamed again, and I can't fall in for the hype. Patchy Mix versus Jakub Wikalix. Fuck, crazy ass name. I'm honestly more excited just because I think it would be hilarious if Patchy Mix lost. I think it would be hilarious. I don't think he'll lose. I think he'll get a finish. I think he'll submit this dude actually, but I am excited for the possibility that Patchy Mix goes out here and becomes a walking 2x4 again. That being said though, it can't go any higher than mid. It just simply can't. If I'm being realistic, I can't justifiably put it in good. I'm excited for it though. It's mid though, but I'm so excited for a lot of these fights. Maybe I'll move shit around when we get closer to the end of the video. Just keep moving down though. Honestly, I don't think Merab versus Cory goes over this one. I think Sang-Yu, I'm still more excited for that one just because it's fucking Merab, Merab is going to beat Cory Sandhagen. And it's just as simple as that. I can't get excited for a fight that I already know the outcome to. So because of that, I'll put it in good. Like, I seriously don't see a world where Cory wins here. I don't think he knocks him out. I don't think he gets a decision win. I don't think he submits Merab. That being said, it's going in good. I already know the outcome. So again, I can't be that excited for that fight. Let's keep moving down though to which one do I want to do? Let's do this fight. I don't care for Ramirez versus Austin Vanderford. I really don't care for this fight. It's a bad fight. Do I think it could be a fun 3 rounds? Yeah. It's mid though. Is it mid or bad? Compared to these two, I'm putting it in bad. I'm trying to be subjective to the entire list here, but let's keep moving down. Joe Pyfer, I'll put it in good. I'm excited for this one. It's not above Merab or Cory though, and it's not below Patchy Mix, so it's going in good. I'm excited for this one. Honestly, most likely it's gonna look like the entire main card is probably gonna be in that good/best section. I'm not gonna lie. And because actually, I don't know, I lied. I think I'm gonna put Josh Emmett and Youssef Zalal in the middle of mid as well, because I'm just not excited for this one either. You know, I don't really care if either of these guys win. I'm not gonna lie. If Josh Emmett wins, wow, so excited. We have a 40-year-old prospect. If Youssef Zalal wins, great. We have a boring prospect to keep our eyes on, but not excited about this one at all. I think Youssef Zalal is going to just, you know, use his footwork and avoid all the big punches of Josh Emmett the entire fight and win a pretty comfortable decision, frustrating Josh Emmett in this fight. But let's keep moving down to... do I put this one in bad? Chris Gutierrez and Farid Basharat. Do I put it in bad? I don't think so. I think we might have some fun moments on the ground, but it's not bad, you know. It's not worse than this one, in my opinion. It's still not that great. Very, very tier end of mid. I mean, it could arguably go into bad, but it's at the very tail end. This one, on the other hand, is bad too. I am not excited for Puntahele taking on Nicoli. I don't even know how to say this dude's last name. Yeah. Not excited for this one at all. It's going into bad. And to be honest, this one, I think outside the women fights, are going to be the biggest stinkers on this card. I'm not going to lie. That being said, I think it's time we get the real worst one in here. Macy Sashon taking on Yana Santos. I think this is worse. Even though these are ranked fighters, I think this is worse than these two. They're both bad. I just think Macy Sashon and Yana Santos are going to be even more hard to watch. I'm not going to lie. At least with this one, we have Veronica Hardy here. With these two, you know what I mean? You know, like, let's keep moving down, though. With that being said, you know, this one, it was up there for best for a while. I'm taking it down because we're going to have a new best one here. We got 3 more fights to go through. And spoiler alert, one of these are going to be the best ones. It's not going to be Shabazian, though. Shabazian's going to be here because either it's going to be a nice highlight reel KO round 1 for Shabazian, or we're going to see a last minute Hail Mary cockroach submission win for Andre Muniz. And I'm excited for that one. With that being said, it comes down to the light heavyweights. Which one is going to be the best? And this might surprise some of you, and it might not, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people are on the same wavelength as me, but I think that, come on, you know, Yuri and Khalil Rountree is the best fight on this card. I said it before, I am more excited for this fight than any other fight on this card, even the main event. And that mainly has to do with, we've seen this fight before, you know? That's the main reason, but that's my ranking. You guys have to let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this? Would you rank them up any differently? Do you agree that Khalil versus Yuri is the best and Yana Santos versus Macy is the worst? If not, let me know your guys' ranking. Thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. Who do you guys have in that Qatar fight? Who do you have between Arman and Hooker, and then Bilal Muhammad and Ian Gary? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video.